Undertaker even said, and this is coming from the Undertaker, he said that Bray was one of his favorite opponents he ever faced at WrestleMania. He's had a lot of opponents. He said Bray is also the safest guy he ever worked with at WrestleMania. And that's coming from the Undertaker. That's a lot.
I just don't think he's the type of guy who fits into their roster. He's more built for WWE main roster than he is for AEW.
AEW let him have his character.
The AEW roster and their top talent is a completely different style than Bray Wyatt. And I just don't think he fits in.
I don't know. I think him and also even like a Brody Lee are kind of too similar. And Brody Lee was very over. And people didn't know if Brody Lee was going to fit into the AEW roster, and he fit in very nicely because of his character too.
It wasn't just that. Brody Lee's style wasn't just...
They're very similar in styles.
I think... I don't think so. I don't. I think they're different. I never got that vibe from them when the style that Brody Lee wrestled in AEW was completely different than he wrestled in WWE. Now, I'm not saying that...
But what if Bray wrestles differently in AEW than he does in WWE?
I was never saying that he wouldn't. I was... Based off of what I've seen in the main roster, I don't think he fits into...
Listen, I'll be the first to say it. I didn't think Brody Lee was going to work in AEW. I didn't like his style either.
And I know you're upset that I'm saying that because he's your favorite guy for a very long time, but my opinion won't change on Bray Wyatt. I don't think he fits in with the top guys there.
Listen, you have the right to your...
I just don't think he fits in, and he wrestles a much slower style than majority of the guys there. I just don't think he's the type of guy who can fit in there. In ring wise, character wise, he'd be great, but like I don't watch AEW for a guy who can have a good character and then have subpar matches. I want to watch a guy who's a good character and then deliver on those matches.
Well, like I said, we'll see where it's going. Listen, like I said, it doesn't upset me that you have a different opinion than me. It's allowed. It doesn't even remotely even offend me. It's you're right. I mean, look, like I said, time will tell if AEW signs him and his style completely changes, which, again, it very well could. Like I said, I wasn't. I'll be the one to admit it. I don't care. I did not think Brody Lee was going to work in AEW. No, it did. His style was good. It was good, but his character really put it over the top. You know, so you know when I see certain things and everything like that, and if you're Tony Khan and you see that this guy's going to make you money, you're setting the guy. It's all about money, dollars and cents. You know, it's all about ratings, and you know. He won't even be named Bray Wyatt, obviously. He's going to be a whole completely different character.
I would like him to use the Wyndham Rotunda.
Do that.
I would like him to use the real name. I think it brings more weight to it, having the Rotunda name, than having something that's similar to Bray Wyatt or something like that. That just feels very WWE.
Like, they're not. They're not going to be allowed to use Bray Wyatt.
I said something similar to Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
I would want that because even let's look at Roman Reigns. Now his name is Roman Reigns, but he plays the character who has the lineage of Joe. I can't pronounce the last name. Joe. Noah, however you pronounce it, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like if you're gonna come in and use your lineage, you should use the name that comes with the lineage. And I would like to see Bray Wyatt have that type of character. Come in with the Rotunda name, carries more weight to it, gives him more importance. Now, that's if he goes to AEW. Now, I don't think he does. I think he does a Zelina Vega type thing. It's been rumored that Braun will return to WWE. I think Braun and Bray will return to WWE. It's more of a matter of when, not if. I just think those are two guys who are built for the main roster and not to have success in other places. Not that they can't. Just as they are right now, I think they're built for success there.
I mean, like I said, and again, your opinion is one. And I'm not even just because I like Bray. I think, given a chance, I think Bray can make Bray's type of guy that I feel like can make anything work. And when the Undertaker says something, people listen.